The village of Ibokun was buzzing. Everyone was excited. It was time for the New Yam Festival. Bright banners danced in the wind. Women pounded yams, thump, thump, thump like a steady heartbeat. Kids raced through the busy market, their laughter ringing out. The yummy smell of roasting meat and spices filled the air. It was a time to celebrate, a time to remember their ancestors. Soon, a young boy with curious eyes watched everyone getting ready. He felt a thrill of excitement. The festival always felt magical, but this year was different. He felt a pull towards the sacred grove, a place people only talked about in whispers. No one was allowed to go there, only the village elders. Seyun's grandfather, Baba Tunde, was the oldest and wisest man in Ibokun. Baba Tunde had a special connection to their ancestors. He knew all their stories. He was like a bridge between the past and the present. Seyun really wanted to know the secrets hidden in the sacred grove. He wanted to understand the whispers of the ancestors that seemed to float on the wind. One evening, as the sun made long shadows, Seyun found Baba Tunde lost in thought. The old man sat outside his hut, the setting sun lighting up his wrinkled face. Seyun, feeling brave, walked up to his grandfather. He wanted to ask about the grove, about the mysteries hidden inside. "Grandpa," Seyun started, his voice very quiet. "What's in the sacred grove?" Baba Tunde looked at his grandson, a knowing smile spreading across his face. "The grove, my son, is a very powerful place. A place where the spirits of our ancestors live. It's a special place, a place where we honor those who came before us." Seyun was even more curious now. "Is there a drum in the grove, Grandpa, a drum that sings with the voices of our ancestors?" Baba Tunde chuckled softly. "Such stories you tell, my boy, but yes, there is a drum. It is called the drum of Ibokun. The story goes that it was made from the first iroko tree, and its skin came from a lion blessed by the gods." Seyun's eyes went wide. "What stories does it tell, Grandpa? What happens when someone plays it?" Baba Tunde leaned closer, his voice low and secret. "They say the drum of ibokun can call the spirits of our ancestors. Its rhythm can heal sick people and bring rain when the land is dry. But be careful, Seyun, its power is very strong." As Baba Tunde spoke, his words created pictures in Seyun's mind. Seyun could see the drum, feel its power inside him. The grove, once scary and mysterious, now felt like it was calling him. He had to see the drum of Ibokun. Night came to Ibokun, covering the village in darkness. The sounds of the festival quieted down, and the crickets and frogs started singing. Seyun lay awake, thinking about the drum of Ibokun. He knew he shouldn't go to the grove. He knew it was forbidden, but he felt like he had to go. Quietly, Seyun crept out of his hut. The cool air felt nice on his skin. He walked towards the edge of the village, his heart beating fast. He reached the entrance to the grove. The twisted branches of old trees looked like spooky claws. Seyun stopped for a second, then took a deep breath and went inside. The air felt heavy, filled with the smell of damp earth and strange things. Moonlight shone through the thick leaves, making creepy shadows that danced around him. He walked deeper, pulled by something he couldn't see. And then he saw it. The drum of Ibokun rested on a platform of special stones. It seemed to glow. Seyun reached out and gently touched the drum. It was warm. He felt a rush of energy. He knew, deep down, that he had to play the drum. Seyun closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and started to play. The sound from the drum of Ibokun was like nothing he had ever heard. It was deep and powerful, filled with an ancient energy that he felt inside himself. The rhythm echoed through the grove, spreading out until it reached the whole village. Seyun felt connected to something much bigger than himself, connected to the spirits of his ancestors. The people of Ibokun woke up to the sound of the drum. They ran out of their huts, their faces showing both fear and wonder. They had never heard the drum of Ibokun played before. The elders, led by Baba Tunde, hurried to the sacred grove. When they got there, they saw something amazing. Seyun stood in front of the drum of Ibokun, his small body glowing with a strange light, and all around him, dancing in the moonlight, were the shining figures of their ancestors. The villagers watched in silence as the spirits of their ancestors danced and celebrated to the rhythm of the drum. The air felt electric, and a feeling of peace and togetherness spread over the village. From that day on, Seyun became the guardian of the drum of Ibokun. the connection between the village and its ancestors. The New Yam Festival became even more special. It wasn't just about the harvest anymore, but about their history and the power of their ancestors. The village of Ibokun, once divided, was now one, brought together by the rhythm of the drum and the spirits of those who came before.